Hello, everybody. This is the host of the One Thing podcast, Dr. Adam Rinde, and I'm announcing my Gut Freedom Journey's opening cohort, and I'm excited to bring this to you today. If you're living with gut symptoms right now, the hard part isn't that no one has advice. It's the fact that everyone does. Every skull in the space of social media seems like another protocol. Every search seems though you should try another supplement, another diet, this is the real root cause. You can now jump on AI and ask questions there, read studies, follow all the right influencers, and at the end of the day, still feel overwhelmed, disconnected, and no closer feeling like yourself. I know you want to get better and you're putting in the work, and the noise of it all is now louder than it's ever been. You may feel lost and strangely alone in the middle of it. And the last thing I want to do is add one more voice to that pile. I'm here to help you quiet down to a single clear path and to walk it with you, not leave you, to piece it together by yourself. One of my favorite quotes is, "He who has a why to live for can bear almost any how," by Friedrich Nietzsche. It starts with your why. Not a diet, not a supplement, a reason for wanting to feel better. You're tired of the drained energy and the low moods of feeling distracted and checked out because your gut is calling the shots. Tired of the quiet dread before a trip and the plans you have to keep quietly canceling with your friends and loved ones. Tired of not moving, not playing, not dancing the way you used to, of not wearing the clothes that you actually want to wear, of the slow growing distance and frustration with your own body. That's your why. Not a failing to fix, a life that you want back. Because when the reason is strong enough, the hard parts of healing become bearable. That's what we build first. Then we find where you are on the path. Gut healing isn't simply sick or healed, it's a path. At one end, there's chronic daily symptoms, for some people, even hospitalization. At the other, an adaptive, resilient gut with only rare occasional flare-ups. Most of us live somewhere in the middle, unwell more often than well. Here's the honest truth. The goal isn't perfection, and my practice isn't built on curing people. It's to shift the ratio to move you up the path towards more good days than bad and more freedom in how you eat and live. I often tell people that we want the gut to become back page news, not front page news. So find where you are right now on the path. Picture where you want to be. That gap between where you are and where you want to be is the work. And it's walkable. Although I haven't shared much of my journey with you very often, occasionally on the One Thing podcast, I will share some of my own personal challenges. However, I've been living with gut health issues as far back as I can remember. There are pictures of me as a kid completely distended and with eczema and other issues. And I remember being brought to the doctor at a very young age and being told to have my daily prune juice. And I distinctly remember the taste of prune juice to this day as one of the earliest tastes of my life. This gut health journey has become layered, complicated, complex throughout most of my life. Luckily, through naturopathic medicine and my understanding of gut physiology, I have a great understanding on how to manage my gut health concerns. While there's been diagnoses and other labels suggested to my gut health condition, I truly understand on a deep level how gut health works, and I understand the different levers and balances and mind-gut techniques that make a huge difference in my gut. Not only diet, lifestyle, microbiome balance, brain-gut axis balance, It's the whole picture that makes my gut as healthy as possible. Not only has this informed the way that I work with my patients, it's a tremendous resource for me to have built this program. So I built a way to walk it together. This is the Gut Freedom Journey program. It's a 5-phase core process. I've been building this for many years. I've turned my entire root cause approach into a guided 6-month program called the Gut Freedom Journey. 5 phases. Phase 1, discover, then stabilize, correct, rebuild, sustain. From understanding your unique story to a gut that you can finally trust. And here's the part that matters most. If you've been doing this alone, you won't be. You'll have a real plan instead of 100 conflicting ones. You'll have a small cohort walking the same path beside you and me guiding you the whole way. The antidote to the noise isn't more information. It's clarity, a guide, and company. And this works alongside your regular medical care, not instead of it. Good root cause work and good conventional medicine belongs on the same team. So today I'm opening the very first founding cohort. What's included in this is the full 5-phase gut freedom journey, personalized root cause plan, weekly calls with me Tuesdays at 5:30 Pacific time. They always will be recorded if you miss it. Optional functional lab testing at cost, private community, and between call supports. If you join now, the founding members get 20% off supplements when they're actually needed. And please know this isn't a one-size-fits-all protocol. You also get free access to the Safe and Sound protocol. And this is a 35% discount for people who join the founding cohort. That's about $1,000 in bonuses off the program. The founder rate closes Thursday, September 10th. We begin the cohort October 6th with welcome and onboarding, and the first actual session is October 13th. All applications will close on October 2nd. There are 2 easy ways to see if it's your fit. First, you can join a weekly webinar that are happening every Wednesday, all up until the end of September at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The link's below. Or you can book a discovery call through the link in the notes with me just to discuss the program. Or if you're ready to get on board, you can apply with the link below. Please note that this first cohort is limited to Washington and California residents where I'm licensed. If you live elsewhere, reply and I'll keep you posted and discuss your unique situation with you for consideration. If your gut has been running your life, this is the year we quiet the noise and change this so that you have gut health that is in the background, not in the foreground. I'd love for you to be part of the first group. Thanks so much for listening.